Hey guys, John here with RealTruck.com. Today we're going to get to do something a little bit fun with this 2014 Silverado. Today we're going to be installing the RBP mesh grill insert. So let's get to it. Some of the really cool things about this grill is that you can see right here it comes in this really nice protective black powder coat finish, and it's also constructed from aluminum, carbon steel, and stainless steel, which gives it a really nice longevity so that it's going to last once you put this in your truck. Also, it has this really cool debossed 3D design on it too, so that's going to really pop in on the front of the truck and look really cool. So let's get this thing in the truck. First thing we need to do is remove this top piece, which I've got this ready to come out here now, and that's simply by removing these pins. They just pop up. And once they pop up, then you can pull them right up and out of the cover here. And get those off, get that out of the way. And then the next thing we're going to do is we have these 4 bolts across the top of our grill here. We're going to remove them, and then you have to kind of pull up a little bit on the grill to get it forward because there's little lock pins that kind of latch down in here. We want to get those loose. And then we're going to pull our valance off, get this the rest of the way out of there. So. Now we've got our grill laid up here on our bench where we can work on it. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this piece off the back of it, and that's pretty easy process. We're just going to go around and take these bolts out of the sides of it, and that'll let this come off. Okay, once our bolts are out, you guys can see it this piece just comes right off. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take these inserts out, and that's just a simple process of popping these clips on the insert. Okay guys, there you go. That's how easy it is to get that insert out of there. The next thing we're going to do, now that we've got our center pieces out of our grill, is we need to cut this center bar out of here. And as you can see here, I've taped off a line where I'm going to be cutting it across here, and that'll get this center out of our way so that we can better fit and measure our new grill that's going to go in here. So what you want to do is use something like a Dremel with a cutting wheel, or like a jigsaw or something like that to cut this out with, and make sure that you wear your proper safety equipment, some goggles of some sort and some gloves, because this plastic gets to flying everywhere and it's kind of melty and hot, and trust me, you don't want it in your eye. Got the center piece cut out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our grill insert and we're going to set it back on here just to see how it's lining up, and to see if there's any, see where else we might need to cut and trim just a little bit here, and go from there. Okay, as you guys can see, it looks like it's fitting in here really nicely. So I think what we're going to do then is we're just going to clean up the edges where we just cut that off, and get ready to start actually mounting this grill up into this frame. And then we're going to do something a little different too. We're going to show you here. What we're going to do is we're going to do the outside of this grill in black, and what we're going to do is we're going to use some stuff called chrome blacking, and we're going to buff this up, and we're going to spray this black so that way it kind of keeps with the theme of the front of the truck that we're working on. If your truck has the factory headlights and bumper on it, which are chrome, then you might want to maybe leave the chrome on the outside to kind of tie it all together. But with the front of this truck being all black except for our valance, we want to go ahead and black this grill as well, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that too. So we have Duplicolor Shadow, and what this is it's a 3-step process that allows us to black out our chrome grill shell, but it also will still give it kind of a black chrome kind of look. And what we have is the 3 steps is the first thing you want to do is you want to clean it real good, get all the grease, oil, road grime, wax, and all that kind of stuff off of it. And then what we do is we take our base coat, which is in the can with the silver lid on it. What we want to do is just make sure we shake the can up real good. And what we're going to do is we're going to spray this on the grill. As you guys can see, we've got a couple coats on the grill here already. You spray on a coat, let it set for 20 minutes, and every time you spray a coat on, the darker it gets. Now once you get it to the darkness that you want on here, then you can quit spraying your base coat on, and at that time then you're going to spray the clear on, and do the same thing with it. About 3 coats of the clear on it, and let it dry for like 20 minutes in between each coat. And then once you put your final coat on, wait about an hour, this will be ready to handle. And we can put our grill insert in this and get it back on the truck, and it's going to look really awesome on the front of our truck here with all the black on the truck. We've got our shadow blacking sprayed onto our grill shell. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to spray it with some clear coat. And what the clear coat's going to do, that's going to help protect the blacking that we put on so that it doesn't rub off, doesn't come off in car washes or driving the truck in the rain, what have you. And it just kind of helps to seal it. So we're going to spray that on, and what we do with that is we put on 1 coat, wait 20 minutes, put on another coat, wait 20 minutes, put on another coat, and wait 20 minutes, and then we're going to put on a heavy coat, and then we'll wait another 20 minutes, put on another heavy coat, and then let that dry for like an hour. And by then, once you let it dry for an hour, then we'll be able to handle this grill shell, and we can put our grill into it or whatever we're going to do with this. We've got our final coat of clear coat on our grill shell. It's all dry and ready to go. We've got our grill all cut out. We've got our chrome on our grill shell blacked out. So the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to install our grill insert into our grill shell. Now what we're going to do, however, is grab our grill. This takes a little bit of finesse here, guys, because what we want to do is we want to set our grill in here where it's going to go. Make sure that we've got it lined up and centered up. Get our clips all around out of the way so that it sets down like we want it to. Once we get this thing in place where we're going to want it to set, then what we're going to do is we're going to flip this thing over, and then we're going to start attaching the clips that hold it on. And you guys can see here now how much better this grill looks in here with the grill shell being black rather than chrome. I know we've got this really awesome stainless steel chrome looking accent that RBP puts on the grill here for us in our chrome bolts. However, when we put it on with the chrome shell, it just didn't quite look right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to flip this. Once we have this flipped over, and also it's a good idea to lay something down on top of your bench, because we don't want to scuff up our grill or our freshly painted grill shell, so this will keep it from getting all messed up on us. But once we got it rolled over, then we can take our center clips, and what we want to do then is start attaching our center clips. Snug these just a little to make sure that our grill doesn't fall out on us or anything when we check it. So check our grill, make sure that we're lined up centered. Start attaching everything and getting this grill into this truck. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start and work my way to the sides with this in order to make sure that it flattens out properly against the grill shell. Once we've got all that tightened down, we got our boot put back in here. Then what we're going to do then is just go ahead and tighten down all the screws. We put all of our screws back in, get those tightened down, and then we're ready to put this back in the truck. So got everything all tightened up, so we're ready to put this back in the truck. We got our grill up and set in place, so next thing we're going to do then is we're going to go along and we're going to tighten up all of our bolts that hold our grill on, so we'll get those tightened up. Okay, next thing we're going to do is reinstall our valance. We've got our upper bumper valance back on, so the only thing left to do is to put our cover back on up here. And that's really simple. We're just going to put it down here in place and And then it's just a matter of putting all of our clips back in that hold it. Okay guys, there you go. That's how easy and simple it is to install the RBP mesh grill insert into your truck.